What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Let me do this big StreamYard thing here, and you're live. Edit. Once you're live, you'll find out the topic for you. Anyway, hey, how y'all doing? Well, welcome into Christmas on Crescent, a live episode today. I'm gonna catch you guys up on some stuff that's been going on. Got a little bit of a different setup behind you guys that you cannot see. Got some new equipment, some new mics, and you guys, am having some mic issues, so I had to reboot the computer and do that. But we are here. I got the mic hanging over me this time instead of in the past. It's always just been kind of right here. So let's see who's in the chat today. Let's get some stuff going. This is going to be a giveaway episode for our Patreon folks. So if you're in the chat today, you want to be in the giveaway, but you're not a Patreon member, go to patreon.com, Christmas on Crestline, and all the paid Patreon members are in the giveaway. How cool is that? Let's see. We got Chad. Oh, Chad saying not gonna be here. But hey, Chad, I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. That's awesome of you. BB saying, I guess it's that time of the year, the planning time. Yes, we're gonna dive into that. We're gonna be making some changes to our live streams, and we're making that announcement here today. Braden Stewart, third is best. Third is best. And Braden, did I see you're going to the national championship in a certain genre? Congratulations, you. Congratulations, Braden. That's freaking awesome. It was Heath was over here talking about that yesterday. I see you went with the old school cassette tape. Yes, for the music for today's topic. Indeed, I did. Steve, fourth, but here, and the emoji king remains. Terry and MJ, hello everybody. Glad to be on time today. Thanks so much, Terry and MJ. That's awesome that you guys are here. Our reigning champs, Eddie. What up? What's up, Eddie? Every time I see Eddie, and I've said this 20,000 times to Eddie, but I'm gonna say it again. Every time I see your name on there, and I see the Smurf, it just takes me back to I'm 7 years old again. So I appreciate that. Carl's here. I'm in retirement mode. Having trouble remembering what day it is. So touch on that for a second. My back went out. So a lot of folks in Discord are like, "Hey, Charlie, where you been at?" Because I haven't been on Discord very much for the last 2 weeks. Missed a few lives. I had to take 2 weeks off of work because I was immobile. I don't know if you folks have ever had your back go out on you, but bravo to whomever invented the walker, because that thing is just at the right angle and height for me that when my back goes out, I can walk with it. But I'm tripoding. I'm having to crawl on things and stuff. So at work they said, "Hey, how'd your back go out?" And I said, "Well, let me tell you, there's a tree full of kittens in the basket, and I had to save the kittens." Nope, I just turned left, and that's all it took. So my apologies for my absence. But my computer was over there, I was over here, and it was going to take me 30 minutes. Like Darren Enzyme, one of our Patreon guys, perhaps the best friend of the show. Darren was over here to turn the electricity back over to the house from the light show. And Gene said, "Hey, I think Darren's going to come over. I think there's a yellow Jeep out there on the camera." I'm like, "It's going to take me so long to get out there." So it took me about 15 minutes to be able to get out of bed and get out there. By the time I get out there, Darren was gone. So Darren, if you're watching this now or later, I apologize. I was home, but I could not physically get out there to talk to you. I apologize. So when you say you're in retirement mode for 2 weeks, I felt like I was retired. I'm like, "What day of the week is it again?" I'm like, "Wow, it's Wednesday. That's weird." So get it. Bravo to you. What's up, Rob? Rob, the idea man. Always coming up with some very cool ideas. So like I said, this is a giveaway episode. So all you Patreon folks, we're going to give away just reopened. Finally, just reopened the merch shop. So it is now live on the YouTube channel. So you can go through, hey, home, playlist, whatever, shop. What's this? So I opened up the shop. They do have the hats on there. I did throw a Ho3 hat on there. It's not the same Ho3 hat that I'll be selling, that I'm having made. I emailed the gal today. I'm like, hey, you quoted me 3 weeks. It's been 7 weeks. We're going into our 8th week. What's up with the hats? I've not heard back from her today. So the hats are still coming. They are coming, just very slow, which has always been my problem with my merch sites. But aside from that one particular hat, the merch site. So the giveaway today is going to be my most famous design. Well, not my famous, my most popular design, which is the Ho 3 or the Ho 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 cubed, if you will. I'm going to give away one of those shirts to a Patreon member. I'll be doing a random drawing here at some point in this video, and I'll pick a winner, and I'll email that winner and say, hey, patron, you want a Ho 3 shirt? What size do you want? What color do you want? I'm pretty partial, and I almost only made it in green and red. Yeah, everybody likes different things. Yeah, because I have one in black. So anyway, that's gonna be the giveaway today. So if you want to get on that, join Patreon and win cool things. So change to format, change to my live stream formats. Still gonna do Mondays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. That doesn't change. What is changing is I got constructive criticism, I guess I'll say it was constructive. It was criticism. And but saying, hey, all you do on your live streams is get on here and BS. And we don't like that. We want to learn. We want to learn. So I'm like, all right. So I just like getting on here and chatting with you guys. I just enjoy the heck out of that. I think that builds community, and I love the community we have. So I hear you. So we're going to structure it up. So today we're going to talk a little bit about what to do each and every week from now until November 1st, provided I don't like Christmas Expo. Not going to be alive here this week because I'll be there and different things like that. So it won't be each and every Monday, but majority of Mondays we'll be doing our lives, and we'll be discussing what you have to do, what you should be doing that week to prepare yourself to get your show up and running in time. Now, I was in the car this morning and I was listening to Mike Greenberg on ESPN Radio. I listen to talk radio and country music. About went for my sunglasses there, but not there. I listen to talk music and talk radio and country music. And that's what my thing is. I'll listen to rock. My son's in the car. My son is a Metallica, let's go rock guy. But otherwise, country. Anyway, Greenberg, he had a great quote. He was talking about on there about how this is one of the best weeks of sports because you got playoffs and all this other stuff. He said his co-hosts, if you will, called him out. Said, "Hey, you said the Masters was the best week. You said this was the best week. What gives? You can't say everything's the best because at some point you're just being dishonest." He goes, "No, that's not it." He said Ralph Waldo Emerson had a great quote because anything great is done with enthusiasm. So if you're in the moment of your team winning the championship, that is the greatest moment of your life with that team of being a fan. I'm like, yeah, I get it. That's great. So what does all that bring us out here to today? If you're gonna have a show, be it static display, be it pixel, be it projection mapping, be it whatever, you have to have enthusiasm in order to for it to be awesome, for you to even care about it, right? We all get burned out on things. Insert any topic. You and I have both been burned out on something at some point. And a lot of times that happens to Christmas folk like us. So one thing I thought would be step one. A lot of folks say step one is deciding, are you doing a static display or are you doing computerization? That's not really step one. That is hey, talk to your spouse, talk to your family before you make that decision. Songs, and you can do songs. Step one is really songs because songs kind of dictate what you want to do, what show you want to do, what style, what hardware, what software, if any, you want to do. If you're going to do Metallica, you cannot do AC lights. You have to do pixels or projection mapping. You you just can't do it. If anybody out there has ever seen a fantastic, top-notch, high-flying AC light show to a heavy metal song, that's not Trans-Siberian, because Trans-Siberian, let's be honest, is not heavy metal. I've had some people say, it's heavy. No, it's not heavy metal. It's literally an orchestra. Literally an orchestra, as my kids would say. But songs. And then, so on Discord this week, what I want you guys to do, if you're not on Discord, go down the link below, join us on Discord, because here's what I want. And a shout out to Haas from Off Kilter Homestead. Does most of his stuff on TikTok now. He comes in like a sniper. You don't see where him come. Boom, comes up like it comes up like an ambush, or as he says, like Batman lurking in the shadows. And he shared his ultimate playlist for his Christmas songs, and most of them are traditional. He has some on there. God, I never even thought about that. He has one from Queen. I never would have thought about that. So join it if you're already on Discord and you have Spotify, you have Amazon Music, you have something that's shareable. Share your playlist on Discord. Go to Christmas chat and share your page. Share that um, list with us. Let me catch up on the comments here real quick. I kind of went off on a tangent. I want that hat for the expo. I'm gonna give you the Charlie guarantee. It's going to be here by the expo. Going to be here. Just my luck, right? We are already going to talk about next year. We can't wait a couple more weeks until I'm closer to the Christmas. Just finished putting everything away. Rob, you and I are kindred spirits. Yesterday, April 21st, 2024, Charlie took down the last of his Christmas lights. It was going to be 2 weeks ago. Back went out, couldn't do anything. Yesterday, all my Christmas lights are finally down, which that's going to bring me into a new topic here in a little bit. Let me finish this. Let me finish, catch up on comments, finish my tangent. Let me tell you guys an announcement. I was talking to Rob. Just got a shipment of pixel stuff and props. I'm gonna start going to get it out of baby Doug. What's up, Doug? I haven't seen you here. What's up? Glad to have you in here. I always like when Doug comes in. Doug is a little bit like Haas. Comes up, boom, comment on point all the time. So Christmas songs is really the one thing you can do to get all your family involved. Say, hey, Stacy, insert the name of your child. Say, hey, I want you to pick a song that we're going to do for this year's show. If you have, and keep in mind, one thing I'm going to challenge folks to do this year is everybody thinks that an FM transmitter is only for computerized light shows. It's not. If, like Monty, I'm seeing Monty in here today. I know we all know Monty has a gorgeous static display. Doesn't mean you can't have an FM transmitter playing your favorite playlist of songs. So as long as it's and the transmitter I have is freaking great. I did a video about that earlier this year. Yes, I did a video about that earlier this year. There's a tree down. My neighbor's tree came down in that episode. That shows you the range that mine gets. It's freaking huge. I'm gonna challenge everybody to put a playlist together, buy the FM transmitter. Honestly, I don't remember if it's $50 or $100. I don't remember. If anybody has an FM transmitter, throw in the comments or in the live chat what you paid for yours. I used the whole home transmitter. That's the name of the product for years. Finally went out on me 2 weeks before Christmas 3 years ago. We were scrambling, and I bought another one, and I bought the one I actually do have, and the name's escaping me. You'll have to go back and watch the video. And they both got here at the same date. Yeah, same date. And just turns out the one we had, we didn't have to boost. I'm not saying we have boosted our FM signal before in the past. Not saying that at all. If FCCC is listening. But the one we have now, no need for a boost at all. Just out of the box, awesome. It's just neat. But I'm going to challenge everybody to get 4 songs. Not 5, not 4, not 3, but 4 songs. 1 for you, 1 for your spouse if you have one, and 2 for your children. If you have 4 kids, say, hey, Bob and Tom, I want you guys to come together on one song. Get the family involved. And next week when you come back, tell me your 4 songs. We're going to do a weekly challenge. Just tell me 4 songs. It could be whatever. And if you have a shareable playlist, go to our Discord and share that with the folks. I want that to kind of be a destination where folks can come in this holiday season, because you and I are unique. We just are. We're here in late April talking about Christmas lights because it's neat and we like it and it's awesome and it builds community. But there's going to be somebody that insert a date, September 15th. Like, maybe I want to do one this year, and they're going to have to hustle. They're going to have to fast track. But you and I are jumping on the gun a little bit earlier. So each week, I digress. Each week, I'm going to have a different topic from now to November 1st, and they are geared. I spent maybe 8 hours, going through each topic. Make sure it's in chronological order. Make sure it makes sense. Make sure it's easy and doable. And then Rob had a great suggestion the other day. I think it was on Discord. Did hey do a video about the top 4 reasons or top 4 ways to hide your extension cords in your lawn? Like, that's why Rob's the idea man, because Rob has cool ideas like that. So if you have an idea, email it to me, put it in Discord, put it in chat, put it in the comments, so I can take that into consideration as a topic for one of the weekly episodes. So what I want you guys to do that you're watching and that can, maybe you're mowing, maybe you're changing the oil, maybe you're at work, whatever. But if you're in front of a keyboard, give me the one song. And that's what I asked for on Discord this week. Give me the one song that has to be, that must be in every light show. Kind of like if you have a Mount Rushmore of basketball players, Michael Jordan's going to be on there. Just is. If you're going to have a Mount Rushmore of movies, Godfather is going to be at least in the discussion. Are we right? So, what of the Mount Rushmore of Christmas songs for a holiday light show? What one song has to be in there? For me, I actually couldn't decide. I had it between three. Here I am asking you to do one. I couldn't decide before three. I'm probably going to say. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to say. Gina and I have we share our favorite song. Oh Holy Night. Oh Holy Night is absolutely going to be in every show that I ever do, just because that's both my favorite song and my wife's favorite song for Christmas. Oh Holy Night is my answer. What is yours? Let me look at the comments, see if anybody's put anything in here yet. Let's see here. I'm going to do a drone show next year, Charlie. Bravo, call back, Rob. Call back, Rob. Rob, and here's the thing, loves drone shows with a passion. Yes, loves them. In fact, Rob would like nothing more than to see only drones on the Great Christmas Light Fight. Well done, Rob. Why start so late on your playlist? I firmed my up in January. Yeah, exactly. Good job, you. February is a great time to do it because you got Expo, you got not Expo, you got Transworld, you got some other stuff. Monty just got here. Monty, I was just talking about you. I was challenging you to add an FM transmitter to your house this year. We were all talking. Well, I was talking about how we all know that you, well, and your daughter too, Courtney, have a phenomenal static display. And I'm challenging folks, and especially in this episode, get an FM transmitter, play the holiday music that you want, that's your favorite, to your listeners. Terry says we saw your transmitter video and we bought it and used it. Very very cool. So they watched, Terry and MJ watched it and used it. What kind of range did you get, Terry or MJ, whichever one's watching? What kind of range? I get anywhere between, it depends on the day, really, between a quarter mile and a half mile. And I found I get a much greater and clearer distance coming towards the show than I do going away from the show. I have one for a bunch of years now. Forgot how much I paid. Okay, for transmitters. Um, what about the dogs out there? I don't dogs for what? The yard? Uh, thanks. Let's see here. Scroll down. What's the best way to keep mice out of your shed so they don't get into your Christmas lights or displays? I don't know. I use totes and I use duct tape around the tote lids every year. So that's kind of how I do it with mine. Mary, did you know? Okay, Mary, did you know for Braid? And we did Braden chose that song for our show. No? What song? I'm drawing a blank. What I already had that in there. I already had Mary, did you know? Which was the I did a song for you this year and I did a song for Laura K. Laura's was Christmas Tree Farm. What did you choose, Braden? I don't remember. But yes, I love that pentatonic song. Little Drummer Boy. That's a good one. That's a good one. We have whose rendition do we have in our show? We have Justin Bieber's Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's a great one. Anything Carol the Bells. I have version. Oh, look at you. 5 versions. Cool. Oh yeah. My transmitter. Quarter mile. Very cool. Paid about 100. I think that's what I paid for it. I think that's what I paid. Let's see. Looking at my list of things to talk about. We'll do a giveaway here in a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna challenge folks to do that. Another thing while I'm thinking about it is I meant to bring this up during talking about merch. Every now and then I'll get a request to, hey, do you have a shirt like this? I know I don't. If any of you have any art designs, or if any of you have any funny sayings, or anything you think might be a neat shirt for me to create, let me know. Email me, Discord, or in the chat. Or if you have those artistry skills and you want to put a shirt, let me know. Yes, up on the rooftop by Pentatonics. That's what I did. I knew it was a pentatonic song. I knew it was a pentatonic song. I meant about how the people that have dogs. What about a song for them in a show? Dog show. What's up, Alan? I got caught in spring cleaning. Right now we have 30, I think 30 mile an hour sustained winds right now outside. Yes, 30 mile an hour sustained winds outside. So windows are staying shut right now because it's going to blow all that dust inside. But spring cleaning is just around the corner, especially for Christmas shows. So that's what I want you guys to do is just kind of start thinking about songs. Is anybody out there? I think everybody in the chat today is a regular. Is anybody adding anything greatly new or changing to their genres or anything? So one change, I say change. One thing that I'm excited about for this week, sometime between now and the end of the week, my new digital Pressworks box should arrive. Touch on that for a little bit. So last 2 years ago, I had Telwin on from Learn Projection Mapping, and he kind of challenged me as, "Hey man, you have this much money tied up in your show. If you had that in a projection show, you'd be one of the best in the country," or something to that effect. I'm like, dang. And then this year, so then he did a projection mapping show for me where I had a projector, put it in the yard, I traced my house, sent that to him. He did a Haunted Mansion episode, and I did that for Halloween 2 years ago. This year, I tried to put it back out. I on Halloween, I'm like, this is stupid. I'm trying to do a new tech for Halloween on Halloween. This is ill prepared, and this is silly of me. So, and then last year, quasi near death experience, ladder on top or with an extended bit on top of the ladder. Moved my head in time so it didn't kill me. Got my neck, went through my foot, went to the ER. Maybe it's time to stop climbing ladders. So, projection mapping box I started building last year is $900 on Digital Pressworks. Comes with everything except the projector. Comes with the box, the marine speakers, the FM transmitter, the it's not a Raspberry Pi player, but it's another mini computer. I'll have to see what it is when it gets here. Maybe a Sprite actually. But anyway, it's got everything you need in there except for the projector. If you want it to come with the projector, it's 2,000. I bought it without the projector because I already own a projector. So that's going to get here this week. Sometime in the next 10 days, I'm going to map my house again using it. I was building my own, and I got to a point where I have everything to build it. And I've done probably 75% of the work, but I got stuck. I couldn't tell from their directions that they have online, which is cool that they have them, how to proceed. So, you know what? I'm going to buy another box. If it works out, great. I'll drop the money on another projector and do a projector show. My goal was by St. Patrick's Day, but that didn't turn out. So, new goal is Memorial Day. So I have about a month to do that. I have the software. I use Cyberlink's Power Director for all of my editing, for thumbnails, for videos, both Photo Director for thumbnails and Power Director for video editing. Um, Projection mapping is done normally with DaVinci, which is a free editing software. DaVinci Pro, it's by Blackmagic Designs. And then there's Mad Mapper. There's lots of new tech and software to learn. So in my 2 weeks off, when I was in front of a computer, I was trying to learn mapping. So when it gets here, if I happen to be proficient at it, and I happen to be very good at it, that's gonna be my 4th of July show, Memorial Day, 4th of July show. and Halloween show this year. Probably not Christmas. I don't know yet. I'll have to dive into it, but definitely for everything other than Christmas. And I'm going to challenge myself to not hang lights in September this year. I think I can get everything done quicker this year by doing a few different things. What do I mean? So, one thing, if you guys have watched, um, let's see, let me catch up on comments here a little bit. Let's see. What's going on the Illuminators? What's going on? What's going on a little bit? Ben. I read the comment before I read the word. What's up, Ben? Got a new thing for you to do, Charlie. Forget about going through all these companies. Get depressed for yourself and make merch yourself. Yeah, I just don't have the ability to do that. I guess you advertise. You have the transmitter. Sorry if this is a stupid question. It used to, but it is used for people driving by to listen to their radios, thereby requiring them to know what channel. Yes, correct. Yes. And then, I don't know if I ever did an episode for my Tune to sign. Silly if I didn't, but I have. I went on the Matos Designs. I forget who has it. It's one of the regulars. Pro Pixel Display, maybe, but they have a Tune to sign for mini lights. So, and it has a map you take of, hey, where you plug your lights in. So that's what I have on mine. If I had a pixel light show, well, I wouldn't need it. But I have both. I went to a sign store and said, hey, I need a Tune 2 sign with reflective ink. Can you make that? And they did. And then I'm like, yeah, people kept complaining. We can't see it because you want them to turn their headlights off when they're in front of your show, which no longer makes the light reflective. So it's either Matos Designs, Pro Pixel Display, or one of the regular companies we all buy stuff from. They had the it's kind of cardboard, and it looks like a for sale sign for a house. You push the lights through it, and it very clearly reads Tune 2. For me, it's 98.7. No, it's not. It's 100.7. But yes, and I'm gonna challenge everybody to do that because it adds. People drive by and they see, hey, it's a light show, and yours is spectacular, Monty. Adding another dimension in this kind of audio adds another spatial dimension to the level of your show. And you can. Oh, that's why I was getting to this. Thank you, Monty, for putting that comment in because it's bring me back. So when you're, I'm gonna tie this in to you, Monty. So when you have your static display and you want to have your songs, you can also, folks, talk to your audience. Now, in the FM transmitter I have, if you have those who have a karaoke set at home, you can take that microphone, plug a microphone into the FM transmitter, and talk live to your audience. Or you can do what I did. I'm gonna play a video for you here. It's 72 seconds, I believe. It's the video of it. It's just some throw. It's pay no attention to the video. I just put some random Santa Claus videos on there so you have something to watch while it talks. But I got a hold of a guy. I did some voiceover work for him. The voice actor you're getting ready to hear. I said, hey, when you pick songs for your show, I'm muddling this up. I apologize. You pick songs for your show. You want to make it kind of like you go to dinner. You're going to get your salad for your appetizer. Maybe have some bread. You want to build the show up. If you want to go from Feliz Navidad over to Carol the Bells, and then all of a sudden you have like Tom Bet George does on his. He did for his spectacular show he did this year. He went Christmas, Christmas, and then just a totally random song. For me, if you're not going to do all Christmas songs and you're going to tie it up, or you're going to go heavy metal to operatic or something, have something fun in there so people know it's a transition mode. So I have not used this in my show, but I did have it done for me 3 years ago, and I forgot all about it until someone, probably Rob, said something that caught my eye and made me think, oh, I forgot I actually own this. So I'm going to play this song real quick, and it is a song of sorts. It's more of, think radio, really. Think the old radio shows. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. Again, this is a rap of sorts. This is just a funny little thing I did for mine. Here it is.
All right, Santa, are you ready to lay down some fresh tracks?
I suppose so. Let me put on my glasses.
Yeah. Just, go with the flow. Bring it, lay it down. Let's get funky, you know what I mean?
Well, I took a shower earlier this morning, so I hope I'm not that bad. I have been working a lot. You know, Christmas comes sooner than you think.
Yeah, okay, so let's take this. We're gonna go ahead. Everyone be quiet. And here we go, take one. Go ahead, Santa, whenever you're ready.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Wait. Hey, listen, Santa, no, listen. We're not looking for just a reading of the poem. We want you to rap the poem, rap it, like hip-hop.
Oh, yes, hip-hop. I got it, all right. Let's do another take. Maybe if you drop me a beat.
We can do that. All right, Louie, drop him a beat.
Okay, here goes.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. And a hippity-to-hoppity, ho! How was that?
Yeah, better. Let's do another take.
So just a funny little something different in the show that makes you stand out from others. It can be as simple as that. Now that the voice actor that you heard, he introduces all my songs via FM transmitter in my light show. He thanks them for coming by. He reminds them to turn their headlights off, to not block my neighbor's driveway. So I hired him via Fiverr, Fiverr.com, for voice work. And if you're not familiar with Fiverr, it's a site you can go to and say, hey, creates my theme song for the show. I got on Fiverr. Used to go to Fiverr to create all sorts of things for me. Now I'm proficient enough in editing software that I just do my own. But yeah, including my own voiceover work. So for my Amazon videos that I create for other companies, I will record the audio, and then I have an AI software that changes my voice, makes me sound completely different. So that way I don't have to hire voice actors anymore. So some food for thought for your show, just something to think about there. All right. Yeah, as is mine. FM transmitter is always inside. Ben says, where does everyone put their transmitter to protect it from the weather? I have a Mr. Christmas and want to hook it transmitter to it, but I need it. It will need to stay outside. So the way ours works is I got the computer. You can't see the computer. Computer's right here. I got a computer. FM transmitter hooks right up into the computer. So yeah, this is how it works. The computer, FM transmitter is next to the computer inside the house. Computer just made it. What's my computer doing? I don't even know what it's doing. It's doing something weird. Anyway, it stays inside the house. Mr. Christmas, I'm not familiar with it enough. If you need to stay outside, I would suggest go to a boat shop, a marine boat shop. I guess almost marines boat shops, but marine, like for my projection mapping box, I have marine graded. The graded is the word I'm looking for. Marine graded speakers, so they just stay outside and they're IP67, I believe, so I don't have to worry about them ever getting damaged by the water that's going to happen or the snow. But yes, inside. I cover mine with a plastic shoebox. And yeah, keep it on the porch. There you go. How much did you get? Not much. $30. It wasn't very much. We put a spotlight shot in. Yes, spotlight is great. That's absolutely what I used to do. Oh, back to work. Okay, we'll see you, Steve. Appreciate you swinging by today. Thanks, Steve. Pascoyo Matos, Holiday Coro, Gilbert Engineering. Gilbert Engineering is who drawn a blank, Carl. Ron Howard from drawn a blank on a show. What I have his shirt, Extreme Sequences. Ron Howard, not that Ron Howard, he just happens to be named Ron Howard, who for my money is hands down the best pixel artist in the industry. I've said many times, I'm sure you've heard me say it, if I ever did go pixels, I would not do any of my own designing. I would 100% pay him $500 and get 8 songs because he does them perfectly. He is an artist. when it comes. I've told people for years, if you want one of mine, I'll just give it to you if you happen to have the same software that I use. He charges a lot because they're worth a lot. So if anybody in here has a Pixel Light show and you want to add a song, but you don't have time to program, go to extremesequences.com or look at Extreme Sequences on YouTube. That's great work. That's great work. You know what? Let's do a giveaway real quick. Do a giveaway. Going to give away a shirt. Going to give away specifically the Ho 3 shirt that is in my shop. Just go to, well, you're already watching me on YouTube. It's just on the header. Just the shop. Let me share my page real quick. And we're going to give a shirt away here because we're about to have, well, about 30 minutes into the show. Share screen. Boom. Let's share it. And let's see here. I got everybody's names in there. You see everybody's names right there on the screen. We're going to shuffle everybody up. And let's see which Patreon member is going to win the Ho 3 shirt. Whoever wins, I will email you and get the color you want. I'm going to recommend either the black or the green. They look the best. Bob! Bob, you haven't won anything in a while. Congratulations, Bob. You're the big winner. I will send you an email because I didn't see you in the chat. Well, we got chat today. Let me stop sharing. Yes, you might have been in the chat at the very beginning. Let me scroll up here. Yeah, you were in here at the very beginning. So, Bob, if you're still here, you won. Congratulations. I'll email you. If memory serves, you're in XL, but it's been a while since you've won any shirts. But that's this month's giveaway for Patreon. We are 3 weeks late for that. And we have one more show in April before we get to May. And I just realized May 4th is on a Saturday this year, which, of course, is the Star Wars unofficial holiday. So May the 4th be with you. Can't post comments to some... Oh, because I can't... Oh, it's talking about StreamYard or Instagram. We are live on Instagram again today. So, let's see here. Yeah. So next week, let me open up my deal next week. What is the topic next week? I had this all listed down, but I don't remember. Oh yeah. Next week we're going to talk a little bit about what type of hardware you need. Are you AC lights? Are you pixels? Are you projection mapping? Are you anything in between? I know I was talking to David from Learn Christmas Lighting a little bit last week, and there's some new hardware coming in the pixel genre, pixel arena from, I want to say it's Matos Designs. That is a 12-volt native, which I guess is new tech, or better tech, I guess you should say, better tech in the pixel arena. Now, 24 volts. Folks that don't know about pixels, you can get 5-volt or 12-volt right now. The 24 volts do exist, but only in the professional arena. So think movies and things like that. Once that trickles down over to residential, then, man, I think you're going to see pixel light shows blow up. Trying to figure out if that's when. I think something just fell on my roof. And I'm guessing there's going to be a tree there somewhere. Going to be at Fan Expo in Philly for Star Wars Day. Look at you go. Today I was watching, when I was eating lunch, I was watching Fanboy, which is about some guys who try to break into a Skywalker Ranch. I've never seen that movie. I've always heard good things. I'm a huge fan of Kevin Smith and a lot of the guys that are in there. So, yeah, I started watching that today. So, speaking of Star Wars. Yeah, so two things real quick. I want to hear from you guys. Is there any specific things you want me to talk about? Any videos you want me to do? If I haven't done a Tune 2 sign, I absolutely need to do a Tune 2 sign video. That would take all of 4-minute video, not much at all. If you guys have not watched my video last week about my flag, I actually have it in here right now, getting it washed. But yeah, the garage door covers are freaking legit. Anybody who has pixels or anybody who just has a projector and you don't like, I don't want to mess with projection map or anything. But if you have a projector and you want to just show movies on your garage door, but maybe it's a dark colored garage door or textured and you can't, go to garage door cover, garage celebrations. I think I have a link in the video's description, and I have a discount code for that too. Those garage door covers, guys, I'm telling you, if you don't own one, like Monty, you have three, and I have the new American flag. Those things are just freaking cool. Takes all of I'll say 5 minutes to put up and 22 seconds to take down. Zip, 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 and you're done. So check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. But what topics do you want me to cover? Rob always has great ideas, different topics. So, Rob, I actually am working on your suggestion of like a top three, or not top, but 3 ways to hide your lights. One, spoiler, it's going to be what I do, which is do your own extension cords because they naturally blend in to the show or to the grass. We need a garage first. Step 1, Terry. Step 1. We just need a garage first. Step 1. That's awesome. What I want to see, do they sell garages too? Well played, Alan. Well played. You got some fun. I've always wanted to know how to get my to tell my laptop how to do they're not amperands and they're not tittles, which are the tittles is the dot above the I or the lowercase j. I don't know how to get my I'll have a lot of people from different countries email me asking me questions about holiday lights. And I always like to show the same respect they show me. So I will translate mine into theirs, but I always feel guilty. I don't have the same type of, I'll say font. It's not fonts, not the right word, but the different parts that go to the different letters in the different countries. I always feel weird. I don't have that on there. So I see you have that on there. That's awesome. I've often wanted to know how to do that. Are there any topics you guys want me to cover in the light shows specifically ahead of time? If anybody has any newsletter, I want to start a newsletter. I want to start that in July, by July. I already got like 10 articles written for it. I keep coming on Roblox not knowing how to do a newsletter. If anybody out there has a newsletter or runs a newsletter, let me know. Email me so we can talk about that. I need some help with that. I think that's going to be about it, guys. If you guys don't have anything else or any other topics, check out the merch store. And again, let me know if there's a design or something neat that you want on there. I thought the love was my idea. It's the L with the Christmas tree and the VE. I thought that was neat. I, of course, have my logo and some other stuff, but there's something out there. People have been on me for years. We need a merch store. And I had one and it sucked. But now I got this one. So this one is the same one that pretty much every other YouTuber uses. So it's got some credibility behind it. So check that out. Check us out on Discord. Check us out on Patreon. We haven't had any new Patreon folks in a while. So come on, join us on Patreon. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to remind myself to do that next week. We've had so many new free Patreon members come on. And I don't advertise them like I have behind me or at the end of a video like I do for the paid ones. But I do want to give them all a shout out. We've had a ton. We've had like 20, 30 come on, which is cool. That's awesome. I need to give them a shout out, do a roll call or something for that next week. Yeah, guys, I think that's going to be about it for today. If you're watching this back later, throw me a comment down and let me know. I want your number one song. What's your Mount Rushmore songs? What's the number one? That's a not debatable top 4 that has to be in your light show. Let me know that. If there's any topics or if there's any t-shirt designs you guys want. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Let's see here. Let me get the end queued up. And guys, our live's going to be back next week. Next week, we're going to get into the pros and cons as I see them. I'm going to want your feedback of AC light shows, projection mapping, pixel shows, pros and cons, top 5 things, pro and cons for each. We're going to discuss that. We're going to get into it. If my projection box is here by then, which it should be, and I haven't anchored it outside, I'll have that inside for you guys to look. We'll go over that. Actually, if it does come inside by then, I actually might take over that topic and push the other topic back a week. We'll find out. But yeah, tune in next week. Appreciate your subscription channel. Thumbs up if you like me, thumbs down if you don't. I don't take it personally. And come say hi to us on Discord. I'm back's good. I'll be back on there chatting with you guys. That's about it for me today, guys. I'm Charlie, and I'll see you the next video. Bye, guys.